Hey everybody, it's Andrew back again with another video, and today we have another unboxing. Just arrived in our studio is the Huawei Matebook. It's a 2-in-1 Surface Pro 4 competitor. We also have the accessory bundle. That means we have the pen and we have the folio style keyboard cover. So let's find out what you get inside the box. Got my knife. Let's find out what's inside this box. Well, as you know, I've unboxed many 2-in-1 Surface Pro 4 competitors. The Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro S from Samsung, the HP Spectre X2, the Lenovo Mix 700, and most recently the Acer Aspire Switch Alpha 12. Well, here we have the next one in the line. This is the Huawei Matebook, a very stylish product from Huawei, and as you can see here, this is the portfolio keyboard, the Huawei Mate pen, and we also get the Huawei Matebook itself. This is the entry-level version. It has 4 GB of RAM, 128 GB SSD. This is the black color or the gray color. It also comes in a cream color. I chose to go with black. As you know, that's my favorite color in a device. Obviously, we have the Mate pen here. It was part of an accessory bundle along with the Huawei Matebook portfolio keyboard. Let's start by unboxing the Matebook itself. Let's see what you get in the box. So we have our knife right here, and we'll open the plastic. Now this is a Microsoft Signature Edition. And what that means is it will not come with any bloatware, any crapware. It'll come as almost like a stock Windows, so to speak. And I wish more manufacturers will follow Microsoft's lead. Well, here we have the Huawei Matebook. It's got some branding, decent packaging. I can tell you it's very nice. It says Huawei design. Here it says Intel inside. On the back of the device, it tells you, it's obviously Huawei. It tells you it's a signature edition right there. Good job. And let's open it up. Latch right there. And there it is. So here's the Matebook. I'm going to put this to the side. I can tell you right away it feels pretty good. But we're going to get to that in a moment. Let's see what else you get in the box. Let's start with the charger. And let's see what the output on this is. And the charger is white. Okay. And there you can see it's a USB Type-C, and according to this, it is 5 volts, 2 amps. It's pretty standard, 5 volts, 2 amps. So let's put that to the side. That's it for the charger. I think this is an adapter, so this is USB Type-C to regular USB. In this part, you get some documentation from Huawei. Here it is, Huawei Matebook Quick Start. Some warranty information, so forth. And here is the USB Type-C adapter, and it has little covers on them. But as you can see there, USB Type-C. And you also get an adapter. So you have an adapter in the box. That's nice. So it's a micro USB port and USB Type-C. Nice touch to put it in the box. And we're going to need it if you want to connect to peripherals. And I think that is it for the main box here. Again, nice packaging, good job, Huawei. Okay, let's take a look at the keyboard case. Now, I purchased all this from Microsoft. The entry-level device, which I did get, is $699, and another 100 or so for the pen and the keyboard bundle. Again, beautiful packaging, and on the cover, as you can see there, is the different positions. Now it has, according to this, it's a 2-position keyboard type cover, and it's very similar to the Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro S that we unboxed and reviewed. I will put the link below to where you can find that review and unboxing. But here we go, and let's open this up. Got to go this way. Comes out of the plastic like that, and there it is. And it's doesn't smell like leather. It's full leather, but it has a nice appearance. And there it is. Folio style keyboard case. Key travel feels pretty good. And unlike the Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro S, this is backlit. So we will take a look at that in a moment. Nice size trackpad. Feels pretty good. We'll test that out, see how that works. And here's the pen. And what makes this unique is that it also has a laser pointer, from what I understand. And what I also like about it, it is rechargeable and it feels pretty good. It has some nice feel to it. You've got two buttons, one here, one there. And I think it comes with an extra nib right there. And it tells you you have to charge via the adapter that this comes with. So it is rechargeable, unlike some other pens we've seen lately, which uses a quadruple A battery. This forgoes that, and you have a rechargeable battery in this. Nice touch. Hopefully this will be pretty good to use. Here is the Huawei Matebook. Let's take it out of its plastic. And wow, this feels really, really nice. Now, one unique feature this is going to have, and we'll talk about it in a minute, it has a fingerprint reader, which you don't normally see on these 2-in-1s. Pretty nice, probably Gorilla Glass. On the back, you have some Huawei branding. This is a Core M3 processor, it means it's fanless, and it also comes in a Core M5, which is a higher end model. It also has 8 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigs. This one has 4 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of SSD storage. Obviously it's running Windows, and again, looking pretty good. Let's talk about what you get. On the side here is your one port, and that's the USB Type-C. Much like the 2015 and 2016 MacBook, it only has one USB Type-C. You have your volume rocker up and down. On the top of the device, you have one speaker there and then one speaker there. And it looks like a microphone right there. You have a webcam on the front and no camera on the back. Interesting. Most of these have both a front-facing and a rear-facing camera, not this one. So that's interesting. Feels very much, in terms of weight and thinness, it's very thin, but it also feels very much like the Galaxy Tab Pro S from Samsung. The only branding you'll have on the front is where it says Huawei. So far, pretty good. So let's see how it looks inside its case. Here's the case, and on the bottom is some pogo pins right there. That's where the keyboard case connects, and let's see how it looks. So, snaps in like that, and folds in like that. So there you go. So that's one position, and the other position I think is supposed to be like that. So you have multiple positions, one like that, and then one like that. There you go. And you have another position like that. Oh, I forgot to tell you the power button is on top. So let's see if it has any juice. And there it says Huawei in the splash screen. The pen feels pretty good. I'm going to have to charge it up. It also has a laser pointer. So for business users, professionals who want to give presentations and want to be able to use a pointer, this has it. Nice touch. And it feels pretty good so far. We'll test it out when we do a full review of this device. So far I'm liking it. Good build quality. Now in order to charge the pen, you remove the back portion of it. Micro USB portion back onto there. And this goes into the USB Type-C, the only port on the device, and there it is charging. And while this is booting up, I can tell you right away so far, I'm noticing the screen looks very sharp, very vibrant. The keyboard feels really good. It has the keys which are close together rather than the island style keys that you'd see on the Surface Pro 4 type cover. This is more like the Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro S keyboard, where the keys are all together. So very interesting. But so far the key travel feels pretty good. The trackpad seems pretty good, and I'm waiting for the pen to charge to test that out. Again, it doesn't use a quadruple A battery. It uses a rechargeable battery. Now, the pen also has a laser pointer feature, perfect for those professionals that want to do PowerPoint presentations. So we'll be right back while this is booting up. So here it is, fully booted up. The brightness is turned up to 100%. And I also turned off the adaptive brightness or automatic brightness controls because I wanted to get it as bright as possible. I also dimmed the lights in my studio to give you an idea of just how bright, how vibrant this screen looks. The keyboard is backlit. This is a beautiful screen. Now, one thing I want to show you, and I want to log in, I just put my finger on the fingerprint, and there it is. So, very nice touch that they integrated the fingerprint sensor on the side, and that's located over here. As you can see here, That's the fingerprint sensor. Windows Hello works like a charm. So I can tell you right now, this screen is absolutely gorgeous. Now, it's not an AMOLED screen like the Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro S, which we absolutely loved. This IPS display, but I could tell you right now, the screen is very beautiful. The colors are very vibrant, the blacks are very black, the whites are very white, and I can say Huawei did an outstanding job. Now, this also comes in the box. It's a pen loop. But what's different from this pen loop, say the Surface Pro 3 that they stuck in the box, this actually has a magnet on it. And how this is going to attach, you can see where it has like a pen symbol there. So I guess you just stick it there, and look at that. You've got a magnet to stick the pen. And it can go in like this. I don't know how strong it is, but I think what you need to do first is put the pen in and just stick it on like that. And then you take the MateBook and you can put it in its folio case like that. And you take it to go. Nice, clean, nice, elegant package. As you can see, this is one very thin 2-in-1, very thin tablet. Love the fact that it has a fingerprint sensor. This is really very premium looking, excellent looking, excellent job so far. I am very impressed. Now, I've been looking at some of the reviews online and some of the first unboxings and first impressions of this device, and I have to say people were disappointed with it, and they said that they don't like the way the folio keyboard case works or how it operates, and that it's not very sturdy. I can tell you right now, this is a very slim, elegant solution that has a full solution, because this has a keyboard. It has a very functional pen. We're going to talk about the pen in one moment. I charged it up a little bit and I used it for a few seconds, and I can tell you right away, it's feeling pretty good. So let's take a look at that pen right now. Now, to demonstrate the pen and OneNote, here I'm going to just rest my palm onto the screen and start just taking notes. So I'm resting my palm. So far, pretty good. Very responsive. Good pressure sensitivity. Now, I only charged this for a few minutes, so I don't know how much juice it has left, but I can tell you right away, this is very nice, very smooth. Good job. I really think this is a good solution. And I like the fact you don't have to run out and get those expensive quadruple A batteries. Good job. Now, palm rejection works. I could tell you that works flawlessly here in OneNote. Now, we'll put the pen through its full paces. We'll do full testing in our full review coming very soon. Touchscreen seems very responsive. Now, to see how much free space you have, let's go to this PC. And it says I have 104 gigabytes of the 128 gigabyte SSD. So to test out the sound, let's take a look and a listen at the latest review of the Asus UX303UB. We just did that review. I'll put the link below. Let's take a look and a listen.
ZenBook UX303UB. It's a 13-inch powerhouse laptop with 12 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigs of SSD storage, a dedicated NVIDIA GPU, and a good price to boot. So let's find out if it's a buy or a don't buy. The Asus Zen.
Actually, the speakers sound pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. But we will put the speakers and everything else to test when we do our full review. So stay tuned. We will have a full review of the Huawei Matebook with its keyboard case and pen coming very soon. We'll put it through its paces as we normally do here at AMDtech. We'll test the screen, we'll test the sound, we'll test performance, we'll test battery life, we'll test the pen, we'll test the keyboard, and everything else associated with this 2-in-1. We'll find out if indeed it is a Surface Pro 4 killer. We'll find out if indeed it is a buy or a don't buy. So stay tuned for that review coming very soon. Also coming very soon is the unboxing of the Teclast X98 2 Plus. It's that 9.7-inch iPad competitor that has a Retina screen and has some pretty good specs to back it up. That's on its way to our studio. We should have that in this week, and I will have an unboxing followed by a full review coming very soon. Also coming this week is a new smartwatch out of China. It's called the No. 1D6. It is a 3G smartwatch that runs full Android 5.1 Lollipop. That means it's not running Android Wear, but full Android, which means you're running native Android apps on your wrist. Case in point, Google Maps on my wrist. Can't wait to try that out. Sounds like an interesting idea. So we'll find out if indeed this lives up to the hype as well. Stay tuned for that unboxing coming later this week. So please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share this video, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know what you'd like me to review and I'll try to make that happen. So until next time, this is Andrew from AMDtech. See ya.